Let's see. Yep, everything is working good on that front. All right. Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing? Ah, one yet? Maybe. I think no one yet. Give me. I think no one yet. Give me. All right. Anyways, might as well get to work. So, for those of you who are going to be watching after stream, I did not really make any more progress. I sort of just sat AFK while I slept. So, I was just sleeping, let all of this happen. However, what is happening is this. Something I didn't think about was, how do I need paper. Okay, so I think this will work. However, oh crap, wow. Oh, wow. So, yeah, you see how that's made 1,650? Oh, hello everybody. All three of you. Anyways, we have paper, we have tape, we have boxes. So what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we didn't really make any progress, while I was offline, other than just waiting for the quarry to complete. This is a let's see, 40 by 40 chunk area. So that would be roughly equal to 1,600 chunks destroyed, I believe. Yeah, if you just come down here, you'll also see if we ever need any old modium, we just come down here, mine some of that. Very easy stuff. Now, going to grab our tape blocks. And this is where I have a slight concern. Now, hopefully, we should not have any issues with this. Because today we're going to be making our A2 system. And I think I have my plan for what I want to do for making it. Oh no. I really should have seen this coming. Please hold. Hi, Ice. I have made a minor oversight in trying to transfer my chests. Give me just a moment. So, allow me to explain. I'm an idiot, and I decided to not think about the fact that those boxes are very full and hence would go kablooey. Um, when I, open the package tape. So, if you won't mind just holding for a moment, I am going to possibly need to load a backup. So, they're just going to see the void open up real quick. Yeah, that just gonna have to close Minecraft because that is completely busted. And load it back up. Honestly, yeah, probably should have thought a little bit more before doing that. I don't think it's because it's poorly optimized in that case. So let me explain. So you know how I set up I set up a quarry last night. I think you were there for no, you might not have been there for that. So I set that up last night, and I also set up the chest. And to do that, I put in some Omega stack upgrades. I think they're Omega. It basically multiplies the stack count by over 2 billion. Now, I had over millions of items in those chests. So when I put down the package tape and opened it, millions of items just poured out onto the ground that I didn't think about that being a possible occurrence. So basically, I'm an idiot, and the game froze, and I knew it would not recover with how many items were just out there. So I have a better idea this time. We're simply just not going to do it that way. Now I am going to load. Can I get away with not a backup of the world? I might need. Uh, I'm gonna need a backup of the world. No, luckily all the mods 9 backs up like every 30 minutes to I don't know how often it auto backs up. I know it backs up fairly often. It- all right, backups folder. Derp derp. Where are the auto backups? Okay, I do know we have. At least I thought there were auto backups. I could have sworn I've seen the thing that says backups, but whatever. I don't think I've lost everything necessarily. I have a plan. Okay. While that's doing that, I am going to search for a particular mod. Okay, so good news. I do have a good recent backup that I can load up. Let me just. Yeah, because this seems to be stuck. So, luckily, we do have automatic backups going for us. And we lose 0 progress. Um, so let me actually be smart about how to do it this time. Because once again, my own stupidity is what cooked us there. In fact, I wasn't even thinking about the fact that there could be a chance of millions of items pouring out. So first, I think I know how to make it work. That is the important thing. I know how. Probably. So we should still be able to get away with using the tape and the package block method. However, what I need to do is I need to prepare a few more items. So you okay, let's see if I just copy this. Save. Oh, shoot, this is gonna take a few minutes. So, you Beal, you there? You got any of your, jokes? Oh, shit, this is actually going a little faster than I thought it would. Just a few more seconds. Okay, let's go with my other idea for it then. Simply just grid measure.
Mic off. Mic on.
Anyways, we're just trying another new fun little thing. And hopefully it works now. Almost fixed, almost fixed. This should work. Probably. I really hope this works.
Mic off. Mic on.
Yeah, that sucks. I still think I should have thought. Wasn't either really breaking the chest either. It was just opening up the package. Now this should work. Hopefully. Yeah, it's all your fault. 100%. Let me just give this a little bit of time. Normally I like to have it all set up before stream. Honestly, I should have done this stuff before I streamed just to be sure it would work fine. Oh, it is loading. So this should work. At least a few times better than it worked just the last attempt.
Mic off. Mic on.
All right. Yep, that works fine. Yay. Yep, nothing of value was lost. That's nice. Now, firstly, I actually want to test my theory. But my hotbar is a little weird. Okay, but that worked. So, that's quite huge. Tape, not tape. Paper, string, and a slime ball.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okay. Now we just do that. We grab ourselves some. Okay, I can't throw that back in. Oh well. Let's go back to our quarry. This is going to be how we are going to be able to test it. Let's test on this one because this has a lot less items. So this should be safe to test. How did you manage to get to avoid upgrades? That is weird. Let me grab these. Just because maybe that's a dupe glitch for upgrades. I guess I accidentally found a dupe glitch for upgrades. Well, that's aside the point. Let's see. We are going to test this. So, yeah, this gets none of the upgrades. That is buggy, dude. Wow. Okay. But that does mean this new theory should work. I just need to take a minute to get together my resources for this. The reason I want to do it this way is just so I don't have to constantly go to the other world every time I'm trying to grab a few resources. Alright. Upgrades. So, we're going to want to make 16 of these. We did not have enough wood, so screw it. We're just going to grab a whole nother stack of that. Beautiful. Going to grab. Yeah. No, that's not the iron block. I should have sworn we had a bunch of iron blocks somewhere. Somewhere. I mean, does it matter? Probably not. I have a bunch of iron everywhere, anyways. There we go. Yeah, I need wood. I need 2 stacks. Oh, I'll just do this easier way. Just come out here. All right. And now we have ourselves 2 stacks. 2 stacks of logs we needed. So we simply just. I need to grab a bunch of gold. We need a lot of gold. New idea. I need to grab a ton of gold. So I know exactly how to do this. Now with all that gold, we just simply. Yep. Yeah. Power of speed and that. Now we just. Then the reason I grabbed this much overhead in gold was because I knew I'd need it anyways. Yeah, that should be good enough for now. Toss the rest like that for now. Just for now. Now, easiest way to do this would be the easiest way would be just. Dang, I don't know the easiest way. I'm thinking. I don't need these. Don't need the diamond stack upgrades. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Also, wait, I can't even go about that way right now. Anyways, I need to grab diamonds from there, though. I need to grab another full batch of the ancient debris, but before I do that, I might as well work on the diamonds first. Just this is the cheaper one though. I'll just grab all. Then I'll grab more ancient debris. Okay, we almost have enough. Although, actually, now that I think about it, the whole reason why it did that was because the storage is actually only bound to one half of the chest, not the other half. Because, like, you see that. That's why I'm thinking that. So maybe I should instead, just actually just deal with having to do it all, you know, this way until I figure out a better solution. Now that I'm actually thinking on it. I mean, let's see. Want all that? Need a ton of redstone. I think I'll grab 4 batches of redstone. Okay. Also, actually gonna want to grab a good bit of this essence. That should do for now. Right? There's one other thing I wanted to grab. Now, this quartz isn't the most useful. I can actually still use it for getting the powder. This will hold me over until I get myself the seeds. Yes. So we have a few resources. Now, first thing I should have actually done, what I should actually do, is work on the rest of this. May also actually just this requires, yeah. So may as well firstly, yes. So prudentium. Oh yeah, next here. And now all we need are those. And there we go. There's that big goal out of the way. Our master infusion crystal. Okay, that's set up. What else was I needing? Seeds. I have lots of seeds, actually. Very happy I have lots of seeds. Let's actually just real quickly. that. That as well. Oh, more mystical enlightenment, I guess. We threw that into there. And then we just are going to need to make ourselves the infusion stuff. Go grab a stack of stone, grab all my wool, grab some gold. We start with this. I'm actually going to want to make. I believe I remember exactly which tier I want to craft them to. Yeah, the orange tier. Okay, need redstone stick. I might as well do that down here for now. We're getting a little tighter on space, however. So it might be time to do a actual underground expansion. Like expanding into underground area more. Or expanding our building area up there. Honestly expected our space to last a little bit longer than that. I think, yeah, that'll do. Oops. Let me just is that not it? Let's see. Tier 3. Oh, it's source quartz blocks. Okay, I see. That's not nice. Even more not nice because I wanted to grab two. Yeah, honestly, seed crafting is one of the worst parts as well. That is the wrong thing. What am I doing? Wow. Yeah, as you can tell, I am very much not smart. Now, we do need to get the turret in the soil. Luckily, I have a plan for that already. Where did I put my hoe? My diamond one. Grab a hoe. Grab some dirt. Oh, that's the wrong seed anyways.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Nobody asked you. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, those are going to grow very slowly though. So what I should actually have done as well be starting work on hydroponics. Oh, I wasn't wanting to. This is quite the predicament I'm in. Because I don't want to go through making Certus quartz by waiting for these to grow. I'd much rather wait for a seed to grow. So I am going to do is I am going to do what I don't want to do and make the other work. So basically, we just go into and then we're going to make a little industrial foregoing area down there after I grab myself. I think I should grab the mega torch. Actually, there's an easier way to do this. Because I can do the small square, you know, large tunnel. Those will just turn the magnet back on. And let's call this a deep enough distance. Okay, go shapeless real quick. Clear out all this gravel because we hate gravel. Okay. Then also, I'm going to need this like that as well. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Given one, this base is actually technically still a temporary base. Yeah. I guess I'll do my industrial foregoing little area over here for now. I need more torches. Let's grab a few torches. Uh, got that wood. And we'll call that good enough. So, now with that done, it is going to be time to start our real fun little part of see, grab some cables, we grab our flux points. Cables are right here. We want our spirited cables. We don't want to do nitro ones for this. It's too expensive right now, quite frankly. So we start with a flux point on this side. And let's give it, there we go. Bam, bam. Now we need to make ourselves some machine. So starting off, let us figure out making ourselves a good little setup. First ATM star, resource jet. Oh yeah, player logistics. There we go. Okay. We need to make ourselves latex generation. So we start with pity machine frames. Yeah. So going to want 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is redstone, logs, and iron. Second, loot extractor. That just are the pity machine frames. Then we work on our loot extractor. So we need some pistons. So let's grab some stone, some redstone, and gold for those plates. Oops. I have gold in here. Gold, redstone. Um, yeah. Then we were wanting stone, ordinary cobblestone. Where is it? There we go. Then just like some wood. So that should let us make a few pistons. We just want 2, 3 for now. We might expand that setup. 3 of those. Oops. Oh, yep, that's right. That's how they go. Again, me being big dumb. So, yes. Spirited, spirited. And those will just chip through that pretty fast, I think. Yes. So, we let those collect ourselves some latex. While those are grabbing us our latex, we are going to make our other machine, our latex processing unit. Oh yeah, we need another pity machine frame. So our latex processing unit will take some buckets, not and a furnace. I'm also going to grab my sink from the top real quick. I feel like it will make more sense to have down there at this point. I haven't even used it yet, honestly. So our latex processing unit, guess I'll put that there for now. Then let me think of how to do this a bit better. So let's grab ourselves some fluid pipe, since I do know I remember seeing I had, yeah, I got a few at some point. I don't know when exactly. We don't need any upgrades for them yet. Uh, one, two, three. Do 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 do. Yes, we have our latex, we have our water. Takes how much latex does it take to make ourselves our plastic? I believe it makes rubber? Does it just give us our plastic now? Um, let's check. Okay, dry rubber, which dry rubber smells okay. So we take 1,000 per one plastic. We get to 4 plastics. We can start to automate this a slight bit more, I think. Let me also actually check the block placer. Might as well work on that in the meantime, honestly. Like all the parts for it. Okay, so only plastic left. So we basically just need that to just all fill up. Uh, Oh, wait, what am I doing? I need more logs. While I wait on that, I'm just going to take the dog out real quick. Don't mind me.
Mic off. Mic on. Charging
Alright, there's
battery.
that done. I've been here for a little over an hour. I have 3. Oh, we need so much more. Luckily, however, this is going to speed up once we have the block place. Well, not necessarily speed up, but be a little easier once we have it. I should grab some wood for that too. I also should grab 1 second. I need another 2 droppers. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. This one's pretty close to breaking, so we got a lot of that. After I get this placed, I am going to actually start on the next part of this. But first, yeah, so this is the main thing we're trying to get at the moment. However, that we are also going to be needing to get ourselves a few machines. We are going to need ourselves a stasis chamber, requires pink slime. We're going to need to get ourselves the, where is it? Here somewhere. It's like, I know exactly where. So we need our laser drill base. That's going to require another one, and a aluminum pickaxe. That's easy to make, though. And vibranium gears. Still easy to make. But then we also will have to be making these. Now, those don't require that. That doesn't change that. We need a lot. That only takes a bunch of latex. We need so much latex. So that's why my plan is also to get a bit of latex going on while I am at work today. Because I will actually be working from 5 to 1, so there will not be a stream later today. Okay, yeah. All the resources for each of those. Yeah, you have easy access to that. You can have access to that. Yeah, all of them are super easy to get. You can also set up auto crafting once I get A2, which will make this way easier. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, yeah, that's not on right now. But I'll be turning that on. Oh shoot, yes, 4 dry rubbers. We basically want ourselves our block placer. That block placer is going to be what does the trick for us. I'm sure you've noticed I've been keeping my power on my jetpack full this entire time. That's because I did set up this the flux network with a flux controller. Okay, let's try this. Bang. Does that work? Find out after this one breaks. Also, yeah, that should work as an input. Just double check. Yeah, that works. Now, my idea for dealing with this is going to be getting a bunch of mechanism tanks. The mechanism tanks. I think those will be the easiest solution for me, given that the black hole tanks are going to be, yeah. While they hold a lot more, I do not have the resources for that at this time. No, I think this setup should work. Yeah, this is what we're going to be doing for our hydroponic beds. Oh shoot. Mark that. Up, up, up. Efficiency one. I'll just check you on here. Why not? A free upgrade, I guess. Yeah, basic logistics. Yep. Free stuff. Yeah. All this. All this just to be able to obtain one little thing. Well, one big step in our stuff. This will also be what causes us to take our first steps into Greek Tech, actually. Sorry. Just looking over at the dog, she's getting all cozied up. This is honestly taking longer than I thought it would. I'm just going to gamble. I'm going to take the gamble, say I want a crap ton of wood. See, about 3,000 should do the trick. Yeah, just one there. That is a... See, what sucks about these trees is very easy to leave them floating. Just because of all those little offshoots of logs. Now, I don't mean to be leaving them floating like that. And yeah, I'm not using an axe just because my axe has... Well, my haxel has auto smelt. Auto smelt. We love and hate auto smelt. Do you mind, good sir? Not whatever. I take no knockback. He's not really hurting me at all. With just a mild annoyance. could actually just go to the base, lay down, press the little bed that I have there. Might as well do that. Doing, dog? Okay, so that works fine. Yes. Okay, here's my small idea. I simply just throw all of this into here for now. That there. Actually, let's make this a little faster. Load that up first, actually. That'll give us a better reference of how much we need. We also see here some sticks. I also have one down here. I also have a bunch of experience. So retrieve. We need ourselves our lapis. I don't have any on me. And back down we go. However, because we have a maxed out enchanting setup, we should be fine. What chainsaw do though? No, chainsaw would be great with some efficiency. So, just so I could get a little bit of efficiency going for me. Oh, that doesn't take off curses? Oh well. There we go. I don't care about the curse. Do 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 do. I got auto smoke tonight. Dang it. Auto smoke is literally the worst enchantment ever. Well, for a axe. Oh boy. Why is it even a thing? We're looking for the chainsaw with no. Uh, there we go. That'll do. What you doing, dog? She's kind of just gradually been getting closer, just laying down. Whoops. Nice. This will do the trick for me. Oh, that's beautiful. Now, does it work from the tops as well? No, it doesn't. See, we have unbreaking, so just grab a couple dozen trees, you know? He's just a chill guy. Yeah, that's going great for us right now. Crap ton of wood. I wish I got these enchants sooner, actually. Clear out this group of trees, and I'll call it that. Mass deforestation. Something we need. Okay, that should do the trick. Actually, also want to do, or could I actually think I saw something in here? No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go with this new idea anyways. So we go sophisticated. Let us just grab ourselves a redstone torch. Oops. Oh man, that's messy. Or, no, it'll be easier just to do it this other way of 4 sticks. Moment. And we are set. Actually, wait, we have to grab that first. So let me. This will just be able to make massive amounts of latex without us having to do anything. So let me try think. My next step I was wanting to take have to be the tanks. So go here, do tank. I already know I need iron, redstone, more iron, diamond, obsidian. Then I want to grab just several tanks. So these. We have a good bit of reinforced alloy already. But we need more. Just those there. Work on that in the back. Okay. Then we also have only have one of those. One of those. Do have a few of those. However, I think I'll throw some obsidian into the enricher as well. I'll grab 16 of that. Okay, so another 2 batches I'd estimate. Okay, just a little bit more. Yep, we're set on that. Okay. Let's see, let's say we make 4 tanks of each type. But let's actually do 5. Oh, no, five tanks total, I mean. Five. Now we need to go to page 2. Yeah, just like I thought it was. Oh, shoot, we didn't put a cable on that one. So we're going 5. That is 15. Enough for 34, so as well do 36. It's a little bit more than that, so yeah, just need one more diamond. I want to grab 10 of those. Okay, we're almost done on that. A little bit more iron though. Also, this system is kind of obsolete. The villagers are. We have so many villagers. Wait, no, I have the right amount. Very clearly, I did my numbers wrong some point. No, I didn't. I just left everything in there. Okay. So, we now just need to... 4, 4, 5. So, this can get us over 1,000,000 buckets of latex. That's how much it can store. Don't know the rate exactly that we go through these at. I do know it takes like at least a few minutes, but let's just say we took a minute per log. Even though, that is way off. So we grab. Yeah, it takes about an hour. Let's just say an hour per stack. I know that's way off, but that just to be low generous. That'll do fine. Get some speed upgrades going. Oh, yeah, that's going to be great. So what I'm actually going to start doing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shoot. I was not thinking. Not thinking about that. Okay, I'm just going to have to do this the right way. Let's see if I can, real quick, just dump this out. I did this. Okay, it still does let me do that. That's a relief. We cannot do a config for that, though. That's a problem we can't fix with the config. So I can fix this, though. I'll make this work. So allow me one moment. Let's just say we're just going to leave it open down here. Just use that, pump that in there. So that we can have. Can you stop spawning, dude? Gosh. That is just going to fill with latex over time. So we have that done. Let us work on our, firstly, we will need our dissolution chamber. That's something that is needed no matter what. No way around it. So we might as well get to it. Grab all of our rubbers. Need our pity machine frame, some diamond, some gold, I think I saw. Yes. Two of those. How did I make the diamond gear? Okay, I need a iron nugget. Okay. Some law. I'll borrow those. Pity machine frame. I just need our rubbers to be, rubber. Game. Now what I'm worried about is getting some speed upgrades running. Some speed, processing, and that. Unfortunately, that takes a lot of latex. I also think, no, they don't take any rubber. So what I am thinking I'll do is I'll temporarily cut that out of the system. I'll also do is I'll actually grab this and bring that down just so that we can, get to it a lot faster. I think I might clear out more space down here as well, but I think that's going to be the extent of what I do down here for a while. Yes, there we go. Split on. And we just, oops, wrong thing. Needed to do was dissolution chamber. Yeah, those. So we want to temporarily stop filling up the latex processing unit. We do actually have enough for a bucket, which I think I'll put to good use in a small thing of latex. Not, no, I did not want that. I wanted that. There we go. I need that to clear out a bunch of quests, starting like that and that. Grab that. Pump those into our other ones, I guess. As I don't want to fill those up yet. Good bit of plastic. Guess we got full add-on processing add-ons. Now let's work on our speed. Our speed add-ons are going to be the more important ones anyways. So each of those, so glass panes, diamond gears, we need 3. So actually we want to get for all of them. So that is going to be 1, 2. So 3 times 3, so 9. We want 18 diamond gears. Okay, got some redstone because I do think, yeah, I need redstone for them all. Get some blaze rods. Do I have blaze rods already? I don't think I have very many blaze rods already, so might as well just get this going. We'll also actually use this for our pink slime as well. I might want to get the unobtainium for that first. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Actually, no, I need. No, that's enough. Enough for now. And I'm not very picky on this. Okay, I need more wood actually. Because I want to. 3. So we got that. We want to grab. Oops. Oh, wrong thing. I'll also actually clear a little bit of stuff out. Actually, nah, I'm not worried about that right now. Yeah, so then I already have a bunch of sugar, I think. Yes. I think we have everything we need. So we're just gonna check that in there. 2, 1, 2, 2. If we lock our input, we should be able to just like scroll on over it all. Just do it that way. Yes. Oh yeah. We need latex. So much latex.
Mic off. Mic on. Mic off. Mic
Okay.
on.
That is going decently fast. Oh yeah, look how fast that is. No, we don't need to worry about speeding that up. Let's worry about speeding this up, though. And let's unlock the input so that we can get our second thing set up. Then I'm realizing I made a mistake. Luckily, it's an easy to fix one. So we just need one more gear, 2 more gears. So it's processing and efficiency going. So that's efficiency. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, don't need buckets. Okay, there's that. And now we just have this. So we do 1, 2, 2. No, that's not it. 1, 2. Lock. Beautiful. Now we simply just go like that. And we have our first 3 maxed out machines. So how fast is this going to be going now? think it's taking anywhere from 40 seconds to a minute. So, I mean, just to be generous, let's say we clear 2 stacks an hour, and we're going to be gone, let's say, 18 hours. So we are just very generous and say that.
Mic off. Mic on.
Yeah, that is so much wood that we have no concerns at all. No current concerns whatsoever. So now we are simply just in decent shape on industrial going. We let that latex build up. And because of the rate we're actually getting it at, I'll actually want to upgrade these. I actually could just upgrade them to the next tier. Just like that. It's cheap enough. I could get them to uh maxed out anyways. I mean, just it's gonna be 8, so yeah, we just throw 4 of those into enrichment. Few these into enrichment. Okay. We need, like, let's just say half a stack there. So we need 1, 2, 4. I think that should do it. All that in there. Basically just chuck a bunch of infused alloys. Then that should do the trick. So now we need to start making our applied energistics machines. I honestly do want to make few inscribers anyways. I want to make 4 regardless. So we go here, we grab ourselves scriber. Also make ourselves a chicken pit. And the reason for the chicken pit is just for eggs. Entirely for eggs. I'll just put those there. Dang it. Oh, well, you will eventually start growing eggs. Okay, so we need a bunch of pistons. Actually, sticky pistons. I remember I collected just a few, only two? No, I thought I had a little bit more than just two. I guess it was only two that I had. But we do have a little bit of slime. Yeah, we have enough slime for it all. So we grab a little bit of cobblestone. I think cobble deep slate would work actually. A bit of cobble deep slate. Grab a little bit wood. Oh yeah, iron. Eventually, we are also going to make a very big supply line of those, just because you do actually need a ton of stuff. So let me just grab a stack of that, grab a stack of gold, wherever I just grab it from here, and same with the diamonds. So one calculation press. I'll put at least 20 of those in there for now. Okay, yeah, that works. Logic press, engineering press, silicon press. Now I do want to grab some acceleration cards. Unfortunately, the price is going to add up. We want 4 per machine, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of those. Also realizing we also want a little bit more of that. However, we are in good latex shape at least. 2000, 2000. Let's just say we're at about 56,000 buckets of latex, which equates to about 56 dry rubbers. Might not seem like much, but it's more than we had before. Okay, good bit of that, good bit of that, good bit of that. I'm gonna see if we actually do have a way to get more slime. Latex spores, jellyfish. I don't think so. I mean, like, yeah, there's that way, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm sorry? Uh, you mean to say I can do name tag? I believe yeah, I have a few of those. I just need two. I can do gravel bricks. What do you mean? So clearly that's broken. Unless, yeah, no. Yeah, that's just clearly broken. It's very clear that did not work. I mean, it's probably for the better it didn't work because it makes no sense. Well, we can make ourselves the dough very easily, I guess.
Charging
Just need
battery.
some of the green dye and a little bit of white dye. Put some petals someplace. Yes. We put one of those for our white dye. Grab ourselves our cactus or green dye. Then we grab a little bit of this for wheat. This was what my plan was to be making the slime seeds. So we basically go one, two. Yeah, it's three. Only need one batch. Then we throw that in there. Boom. Dye, two slime balls. Yes. Just like that, it is done. We quickly grab this. We now have our final inscriber for the time being. I'm definitely going to be making more. This is just where I need a pause on it, making them for now. I'm going to grab a couple more stacks of silicon. Silicon's another convenient thing with the auto smelting, I guess. I just go to Nether, find some quartz, get a crap ton of silicon. That is quite very slow. However, we then also for that need, yeah, so we just need to make flux crystals, which we need the charger now. Very simple to make. Throw that there for now. Now we actually do need one, two, four. Because with you, we need... Sec. Yeah, we need to make the bases, but we need to make these. So charged, dust, nether quartz. That makes 2 each. So we can grab a stack of nether quartz. I think I have a stack. Yep, just a nice little stack. Oh, the dog is going on an adventure. Oh, passed it. Okay. Alright, the reason we grabbed more silicon. So we need all 20 of these. I mean, we could also eventually make the reaction chamber too. Yes, it takes water, a little bit of electricity. Makes it in much bigger batches. Oops. I didn't need to charge them all. Might as well do it still though, because we do still need a bit of stuff. Now we need to grab ourselves our diamonds. Go on the iron. Grab the rest of my gold. Whoops, that's one too many. We grab ourselves these. We don't need a lot anyways, I guess. This just makes things way faster. Especially for this. Because now we're at the point where we need to grab a lot more stuff. So first, I guess we might as well go to the page of our actual flyer logistics. It's higher up. Now, not only is this the best one of those. Oh, right, they want us to grab a meteorite compass. Okay, that's just a... How about that? Meteorite compass. We need ourselves the engineering and our logic. Grab those. No, I have them somewhere. I guess I put them in here. I did take them out. Okay. Well, crap. Might as well just put some in there again, I guess. Oh, that's where they were. Ah, that makes so much sense. Oh, the question is, where the heck did I put all of my... Oh, there they are. Derpy dirt. Okay, so we need to get that. Flux crystals, we want to get flux dust. I guess I can just make a little bit of flux dust real quick. Just grab that. Get some cable. Yeah, we just need quartz fiber. So we run up, grab some glass. I believe we need a little bit of that. Yeah, regardless, we did need some cables anyways. We need some wool now. Okay, now that that's done, I might as well just make ourselves my normal cable anyways. Yeah, I'll just use the normal cables for now until I actually start doing stuff. So we do need to grab those out. Now we need ores. So you'll need annihilation and a construction. Sorry, a formation. For that, we need more quartz. Annihilation and formation. And then that will allow us to make our first terminal. Fortunately, they want us to make. See, actually, no, they want us to make the normal terminal and turn that into a crafting terminal, right? That should be easy enough. I mean, glowstone, quartz, glass. The reason we grabbed this. Oh, we already had a little bit of that in there. Then while we wait for that, we grab some glowstone. There we go. So close. So close I can taste it. Oops. So we have our illuminated panel. We make our ME terminal. Then we grab a little bit of wood. And we craft our normal terminal.
Mic off. Mic on.
Now we make ourselves a controller. To make, we needed our skystone. So we just go do 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 do. Do 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 do. Now we need drives, and I also want to make that stupid chest. Oh well, we have ourselves drive. That is our first major milestone. Now ME chess. Of course you'd want me to make more of those. Hi, friend. We have. Oh, Greek tech. Yeah, fun. Second, I might as well real quickly clear out all this since I do already understand all this stuff here before we go back to focusing on this. So, oh shoot, I need to change that back to pull. Also, that's eaten through 40, so it's not going too slowly. Yeah, that's going at a decent pace. So that also real quick terminal setting. Yeah, I like my mine set up to be full height, just like this. But yes, that is going to do nicely for us. Let's just grab both of those. Okay. Back to the... Oh, you require a terminal. Of course you do. Oh, luckily. Luckily. We just want to grab ourselves some logic processors. What else was it? It was a copper ingot. Yes, the most useless item I could possibly make. Additions, yada. We're making ourselves some storage components now. Now we can't get very far because we have a major shortage of this fun little resource card, Certus quartz. We need a lot of this. And what do we not have? A lot. And the other issue is we can't use the Grey Tech one for making um, the circuits. We can't use the Grey Tech ones to make the circuits. We can only use those to make the dust, which is the most efficient way of our resources. So if I am just going to be doing this right, I am going to actually grab more silicon. 3, 4. And we're actually also going to grab more gold. Nope, not you. It's you we need. Okay, let us work on our storage components now. My most efficient use will be probably going for 256. Which unfortunately costs a lot of resources. Okay, how many of these do we need to make one? So, that's 3, that's 3, so 9, that's 3, 27 times 3. I think it's 81. Yeah, 81. We also gotta remember each one of those takes a calculation. Press 2. 28. Need a bit more. So we need a stack plus 17. You. Oh, it also takes a bunch of Certus quartz there. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to. Wait, I saw it. It can actually use the Grey Tech one. That's beautiful, actually. Because this saves us so much. So much pain. Okay. Let me organize myself a little bit. Oh, quote unquote organize. We need more redstone. Then we can just. Okay, that's 38 there. 58. Need more redstone. Now that will be able to get us. Okay, so we need a lot of glass and a lot of dust. So we'll grab a bit of glass. We need a little more dust, so
Mic off. Mic on.
let's see. So a big thing is, while I would like to eventually get to these supers, I'm going to need to have auto crafting set up for that in advance. I mentioned the absolute insane amount of resources I need for that anyways. So if I get this pretty much filled with those 256K drives, could likely manage to store enough. Got more dust. Keep this filled up. We need a little more glass. Okay, I need a little bit more redstone. Skystone dust, we can do the same method, I think. Let's just grab ourselves some skystone. Now, obviously, we are going to be working on some other A2 seeds as well, actually. But not at this moment. As you can see, this was quite a costly project already. Because now we do ourselves. One second at. If we just do our 256K, that is, yeah, we have our drive. That is our first ever drive. Oh boy, that's going to be fun. But we did pull our way through it. Do you require like me to make a 1K? You do require me to make a 1K. Why? Why would you make me, create something so obsolete? Okay. I'm going to want to make a 64K for that. So I think the best methods. Yeah, so we're going to want 64K for each crafting storage thing. Just, getting us situated on starting off with our auto crafting. Do it like that. Yeah, we're going to have to do it like that, I think. We're going to be going through a lot of glowstone, honestly. So much glowstone, I'm going to be broke. Um, yeah, we already made the 1K. We need to make our 1K drive, otherwise we'll complain and give us a quest. This is worth it, I think. No, not really. It was not very much worth it. But we will still, regardless, forge ahead. Grab some more skystone. So we have ourselves 34 of those. I think I can grab a few 64Ks. Use those for those. Regardless, we do also still need to keep making this. I would love to get this set up on auto crafting as soon as I could, but that is just a faint dream at the moment. If we can auto craft all of our storage stuff, that just makes things like 20 times easier. Lets me make a bunch of those 256Ks, just dump all the materials for it into these. It lets us see how much we need for each one. Then I want a whole drive full of 256Ks to dump all of my other resources into. Most I can keep going here, though, is 2 hours at absolute most, but I don't think I'll keep going that long. I might. I don't want to my knowledge. Okay, we are making some great latex progress, though. Each, yeah, each one of these is about 250,000. 4 is 1,000,000, which is, like 10. Sorry, 1,000,000.
Mic off. Mic
That's
on.
about 1,000 latex, not latex, plastic in there, or a bunch of things for our upgrades and resources. Yay! So much progress today. So again, we want to make ourselves some 64Ks. Sorry, not 64Ks. We want to get ourselves situated on storage. Very healthily situated, specifically. Let me grab, yeah, more dust, just to be sure. Grab more actual Certus quartz as well. It's enough for another few. We use these only for the circuits. Because, let me just remind you, we cannot. So we are almost done. Sorry. Uh, Let me grab me some more silicon. I think the silicon is going to be the hardest bit of this. I'm not too worried about working on those yet. Oh yeah, cost redstone too. Oh, redstone is needed still. Again, absolutely insane. This is why we actually grabbed so much starting off. Do, 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 do. I think this will do for time being. Let me also grab a few more. Yeah, so more quartz glass, more drives, even more. And we're at the point where we just need quartz again. I see this is a point where I wish I had more abilities to be producing it. Hold on. Check. I mean, that'll probably be one of the faster ways to make it, honestly. Yeah, so that is one more batch of that produces 14. So remember, try and get the 64Ks. Then we'll be working on our auto crafting using this. So we need out more calculation processors, of course. Also, of course, these. Then I think I'd want to make 3. I think 3 computers will do. Just starting off, 3 computers. We also need to be making our crafting matrix. More of that, but luckily those don't take much quartz. They're more logic processors, actually. So I think what I should do, just work on making things a little bit more evened out. We want to work on getting one more 16K. So that is 1, 3, 6. I think that much will do. So that makes another one of those. Oh, another 3 of those. Another one of those. Because these make a even amount already.
Mic off. Mic on.
So quite honestly, it's just waiting on one more thing, and that one more thing is just right over here. Just this. I mean, yeah, it's doing pretty good though. Like, yeah, sure, we need a bunch more Certus quartz, but we're still not doing shabby, all things considered. I don't want to really start filling this up until we get like auto crafting. And even then, we're going to want to fill it up with the materials we need to auto craft our 256Ks. So we get another few of those. Yes. Let's just replenish on our glowstone. Yeah. We're still in really good shape on that, though, at least. Not too far off. Boo doo 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 doo. Do, 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 do. Oh, I wish I could just do that. Sorry. That is 4. And that makes, yeah, 4 more of those. Means a total of 5. So we need 12 more. 12 more Certus Quartz dust, and we should be set. Oh, sorry, not dust. Essence. 12 essence, and we'll be set. Because, again, we aren't that far at all. But that only does it for these. Then we're going to work on getting 6 crafting units, which is another 16 dust. Um, Not just for that, and then we have to, of course, worry about getting these. A little more quartz glass, which doesn't take it, but this. We got the fluix dust. I think I'll go with the simple setup on that though. So we'll have 5 molecular assemblers. So 24 plus 16 plus 12, 36. We're very close. So that means our auto crafting that we just need to focus on these. Oh yeah, we need interfaces still. And a fluid drive actually. How do I return you to your 1K cell? There no way to do that? No, there isn't. Give me 1 minute.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okay. So just going to get the basic auto crafting set up. And then I think I'll be ending stream there after we get the basic level auto crafting. Because after that point, like I might work on transferring everything over into like all the materials from the other stuff into here. But I think that will be where I close stream. You guys are fine with it. We are going on to 3 hours. We're going to be at 4 or 5 soon. Of course, my guy a little spazzes out when I drink water again. I'm also getting hungry, so if I get the auto crafting goal, again that's why. Don't worry about those. Not the slightest. Boy. Yeah, after I make the auto crafting, my next goal will also be getting the infinity booster with the dimension card. Fortunately, we need unobtainium and enderium. Need like 4 of those with 4 nether stars. That doesn't take another star, so takes another right. This ain't too bad. Is he? What you doing? What you doing there? Yeah, it's actually quite hot in my room still, even with a fan. Fan has helped. I could actually turn up one level. I did have it on 2 originally. Like the other time we did this. Now, autocraft. Yeah, we just. What is something we can do in the meantime? I think we can look for some cats. So, out of curiosity, just first, for any kind of cat structure. Yeah, fair as much, but we just find ourselves a village. I think it's a Mediterranean one. I think that's what we had seen once before. So yeah, this is the kind of village we're looking for. So we simply slash RTP, find a random location. Okay, not too far. Moment. You just let the chunks load. You can see it trying. Also, actually, now we can get ourselves. You, you, kitty, Kibby. I know code works. If you'll come. Yes, hi. Yes, hi. Hi there, Kibby. You need to die. Hi. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are you sparking? Something not nice is here. There's a second cat that I was able to attain. Unless... But no. Fine. Simply just go off. Get here. Cats should teleport. Cats. We're not going to teleport. Ugh. Hi. Where'd the orange one at? Oh. I guess there's another kibby now. Okay, come on, kids. No idea. What if I go back and use a waystone instead? Not the waystone will just be until I figure out how to do it. Where do the cats go? Yeah, that doesn't work. Let me see if this is a thing. Sorry, let's try. There you go. I found it. Oops, wrong one. Okay, now we are back to our mission, I guess. I just, however... Okay. Izzy. You like that? Okay. So I'll make 3. So all that remains is managing to make these. Now I might as well work on getting the few more flux glass cables. Fortunately, this takes me getting more glass. I eaten through more glass than I thought. Let's see, that makes 7. I do think that is enough. Also have enough of that. Dust for our 64K. That's cheap. Equally cheap. So the reason we're needing those was for those then. We want 4, so that's 8. So 1, 2. We do need more fluids, actually. Unfortunate. We do actually have 7 more. So we just toss those into the eternal pits. Actually aren't bad on it. Fortunately, we then also need 5 of those. Well, actually, okay. So each of those makes 2. So we need a total of 9 each. So we'll just need to put another 2 in here. We'll be good on that margin. And I also think we can actually get away with using these. So I want to actually do this. And my method might be just about done. There is my thing. Let's do it this way. 5 of those. Those. Do you require anything else? No. So just iron and glass. Grab 7. Glorious. So firstly, let me get this set up. Whoops. Then we want to work on these next. Each one requires 2. 6. So another 8 will do nice. Alright, that is all that space lit up. Ready for recreational uses. Now we are almost done here. So this is our first one. Let me just okay. Yeah, that works. So we just wanna online. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We'll be fine. Am I missing something? I am. Just grab this iron too. Okay, I need a little bit more cable. Oh shoot, that was one too many. I want this. Maybe I should do that with just... Okay, yep, that'll do. No, that doesn't work. Okay, that does pretty good, I guess. So, any extraction site? The slots, okay. Let's set you up. Okay, that works, I think. Let's turn one of these into a fluid drive. That takes copper. Ah, crap, we need more. Certus quartz, I guess. Another two, just another two. Then also we need patterns. I guess I can demonstrate that now. We need a pattern encoder too. It sucks. Yeah, I don't got any more, and this cannot make the other. It can. Okay, so that's awesome. Maybe I should have thought about that. So now we are just going to craft up some cores. I also want to deposit all of the skystone to the redstone. And then I'm just gonna... We were needing to make ourselves one, a pattern, and two, a pattern coding terminal. So we start off with the ME terminal. Boom. Need to make this now. 4. So then we can make our crafting terminal. And we finish off with a pattern. Oh, pattern coding terminal. Then we make a little bit more this. I'll clean up the setup eventually, honestly. I just want to make myself some patterns first. So, actually make a few more patterns. No, wait, I can, yeah. So we just make a few patterns. We chuck these into here. Then let's say we want to autocraft these. Just do that. Just put that there. Logic processor goes in the logic one. And we're basically just going to rinse and repeat that with all of our different processors. Now we can just tell it to make all of these as well. Just gotta tell it how. Now let's say we throw in a little bit of gold. You get a little bit of redstone. And let me grab some silicon real quick. Then we're going to ask for 16 logic processors. Boop, 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 boop. We'll ask... Oh shoot, I did not do that right? I think I've sworn I did do that right. Oh, the silicon one is wrong. Let me double check that too. Oops, wrong one. Oh shoot, it's actually able to do both at once. Let's go. Oh yeah, because it just chucks it in. It says, yeah, we're waiting on this. That works. Yes. This is the cheapest setup I can that I'm willing to do right now. But yeah, basically what I will be doing off camera is setting up some more patterns, cleaning this up a small bit. And what else? Chucking a bunch of resources in as well to basically just have all the resources we need for the auto crafting of it. And that is the applied energistics startup complete. Ooh, I should actually also test that the dissolution chamber works. So let me just say I have you, completely empty you out into my system. Give you some glass panes, sugar, redstone, some diamond gears. I put the iron nuggets right there. So we just let's say we want to have our little what's it called we fill that, that. We tell you we want to make one of these. We throw that in here. We yes. Device online. Oh, that I have it synced. I do not like that being synced. Oh no. Output should be automatic. Now we also want to enable blocking mode. Okay, so that doesn't work yet. I have to have a import bus for that, I think, but we are in a much better shape than we were a few minutes ago. But yeah, that is basically what we are going to be doing. Going to set up that auto crafting. We're going to be letting this simmer up, make us a crap ton of latex. We're going to make as many 256K drives as we can. Of course, that's going to be waiting on this, because I do not want to make our hydroponic beds without you guys. But that will be either tomorrow. That will be another day. Let's just go with that. That will be another day. But this is a massive leap of progress for us. And because it is such a massive leap of progress, actually just unload a bunch of resources into this. In fact, I should actually make a second ME system specifically for getting those resources out of the other thing, just so that I don't, burden myself on this. So we're just going to dump our resources in here for now. Oh yeah. Real quick, setting up this, we want to make our side with our thing input output. Want auto output on, well, auto input, I believe. That's just so that our vibranium furnace actually works for this job. But that will do everything on this. Does everything on these. Really just have a lot of basic crafting to do. Really, again, oh yeah, that's another nice thing about this setup. We just shift double right click and all those items go in. Making our lives so much easier. I'm just trying to stock up all the resources that we need for actually making our drives. Because we need 10, so we need 810 gold ones. Actually, we could get that started now. Then, if we actually go off and tell this, oh, right. Turn. Let's say I want a few more patterns. Then I can tell you I want to make a silicon printed circuit. No, not the circuit. I want to be able to make this using... Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll have to stick with that for now. Put that in there. We are going to put these. I can just do it the old-fashioned way. I'll tell you that I want 810. So if I cancel that, then tell you I want my... Okay, so each of these is like 2 threads then, I think, since it's only able to do 2 at a time. Yeah, this is going to take a long time anyways. So, does everything for now. Oh, wait, it's crafting everything? Oh, it's doing them all now. Okay. Anyways, yeah. That is going to be everything for the time being. We only have one of these active right now. We'll eventually start using more at once. But because we have all this progress, this glorious progress, we are almost at the point of being fully done with our A2 basic level setup, which means we're going to be progressing here much faster soon. Anyways, hope you all had a good one. My ugly, goofy self shall be heading out of here soon. Goodbye, and God bless.